I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Bassem Youssef is one of those comedians that I'm just like, dude, this guy is a freaking legend. When this whole October 7th situation started, he was one of the biggest voice out there that was speaking against the genocide that was going on. And, his videos were just viral. They were all over the place. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that he did it again. All right. Now, this is 2 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a 2 minutes of not talking, just so you guys can just listen to what he has to say because I feel like it is a very valuable information to send out there.
Why doesn't Egypt take Palestinians? This is like someone going into Fifth Avenue, shooting someone in the face. And it's like, why do the neighbors don't bury the body? You're the guy doing the killing, not Egypt. So stop talking about Egypt. Alas. Anyways, and I would like to, like Jonathan and his likes, to please stop Zionizing us. Stop the Zionizing. Zionizing, it's a verb which means to gaslight someone with such shameless, narcissistic, psychopathic audacity that you deny reality to their faces while simultaneously playing the victim, engaging in endless circle debates that go nowhere and displaying a complete loss of empathy and basic humanity. Right? Remember, Pierce, why the first video went viral? Because I called Israel a narcissistic, psychopathic behavior that fucks you over and then makes you think it's your fault. Because this is what Israel does. It didn't happen. And if it did, you're remembering it wrong. And if you're not, it's your fault because you're looking into my phone. Narcissists lived in their own made-up reality. They don't share your reality. They live in their own custom-made universe where facts are negotiable and truth is whatever serves them in the moment. And when it comes back and when you corner them, they بقى throw tantrums, accusation, Hamas, anti-Semitism, full victimhood mood. And it's pointless to debate with them, right? Because take him, for example, and the likes of him. You show them a video, it didn't happen. You show them UN reports, these are lies. You mention international law, it's complicated. You get testimonies on the ground from doctors and nurses at Hamas propaganda. We saw it with our own eyes. Your optic nerve is anti-Semitic. Like Israel is like Shaggy. We saw you won the hospital. It wasn't me. We saw you killed the children. It wasn't me. Dude, your war crimes are documented. Hamas propaganda. Also, it wasn't me. There is no point of debating gaslighters. We have 4K videos, satellite imagery, and your own soldiers posting on TikTok bragging about killing children. But of course, yeah, the entire planet is having a mass hallucination, right?
So yeah, I mean, brilliant. What else can I say? This is the reason why I've always been on the side of the Palestinian because it's so obvious, it's so clear. And every single time they're asked about the war crime, they constantly just keep throwing the word Hamas. Oh, it's Hamas's fault. Oh, Hamas was hiding under the hospital. Oh, Hamas was hiding under the schools. With this whole situation that has now started off in the Middle East with Iran attacking Israel, or should I say retaliating, because I guess Israel attacked in the sense that they are what was the word that they finally started to use again? Preemptive, whatever the hell that means. If you don't know what preemptive attack is, think about it this way, right? Imagine a cop. Imagine you and your buddy start fighting. The person who throws the first punch is the aggressor. That's why when people are in the middle of argument, nobody wants to swing first. Because we understand that the person who throws the first punch is the aggressor, and if cop pulls up, the person who throws the first punch is going to be the one getting arrested. That's what we understand. But for some odd reason, Israel feels like they have the need to say, you know what? I'm going to be the first person to throw the first punch and then turn around and play the victim. Preemptive strike is not something that exists. Preemptive strike is not a real thing. It's just something that they've made up to justify their war crime even more in the Middle East. And so now with the whole situation going on, we are now starting to see the double standard that the Israelis have. When they were literally dropping bombs on innocent people in Gaza, what did they say? Oh, it's war. Casualties is going to happen. Innocent people are going to get involved. That's just the ugliness of war. And now the whole thing is happening to them. They are on social media crying, saying, why us? Why is this happening to us? And it's like, it's just war. You know what I mean? Isn't that what you were saying a few months ago? Even on TikTok, they were dressing up as Palestinian with blood on their nose and making fun of them and laughing at them. They would take boat trip to see bombs dropping on innocent people. And now the chicken has come to roost. Now Iran is dropping bombs on them. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you right now, I condone violence. I don't want innocent people to get involved. I don't want innocent people to die. But this is the action. This is the result of their own action. This is the result of their own prime minister. The only people who can take them out of this bad situation is if Trump decides to finally join and take them out, because they cannot defeat Iran by themselves. They cannot do it. Now we're starting to hear news that Benjamin Netanyahu is going around asking the G7 to see if they can join in and, help him fight the war, even though this is a war that he started. But truth of the matter is, these people are going to join him because they can't even say no to him, bro. We were getting news saying that Trump vetoed Netanyahu's request to join the war with Iran. That was like yesterday, and now today Trump finally posted a letter talking about, well, I tried to get Iran to sign the deal and they refused, and now he's warning the people of Tehran to leave the area. Tehran is bigger than New York. Imagine trying to tell the people of New York to evacuate New York. Do you know how much of a chaos you're going to create? This is all part of the game. They're trying to create chaos in Tehran. They're trying to disunite the people. They're trying to get the people to start a coup. So that way, when the whole country is in disunity, this is when the Zionists can come in and the American can come in and easily just do a whole entire regime change. That's the whole plan. The Middle East has not had peace, and I have posted videos in the past. If you see my previous videos, of generals talking about how 7 countries are going to be taken down in the Middle East. This was spoke about way before. I think this was something that they planned before 9/11 even happened, or maybe this was after 9/11. I'm not sure exactly when they planned it, but this has been their goal the whole time. And Iran is the last standing block. All the other 6, they've dealt with them one way or another. And so we can all see who the aggressors are. But these people want you to turn a blind eye to it. These people want you to say, these people want you to look at it, see who the aggressors are, turn around and say, I don't know. That's what they want you to do. But this is how nations fall. It's when the people follow their leader blindly without opposing the leader, knowing that this leader is clearly doing something wrong. In the past, the people could have an excuse because they didn't have phones and smart devices to see what's really going on. Back then, they had that excuse. But today, what's our excuse for not stopping these genocidal who are literally trying to destroy all of us? We're talking about millions of innocent lives here, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're making it seem like, when this war takes off, it's only going to be, armies fighting each other and that's it. That's not the case. Millions are going to get involved. Millions. When bombs are dropped, they drop indiscriminately. They don't pick who they're going to kill and who they're not going to kill. That's not how bombs are dropped. When bombs are dropped, it explodes in every direction.